Let's continue with this type of research, wherein based on nature of data, primary research and secondary research. In primary research, the data is being directly collected from the sources through various methods like observations or through surveys or through field experiments. Get the data and analyze how to identify to bring out something that is new. And the secondary research is to analyze existing data or literature which has already been published or collected or already compiled by some authors who has done a research in the past. The next type of research is based on field of application. Okay. Here in this field of application, where you tend to like the quest is like basic, applied, and action research. Basic research is like trying to identify, or it's kind of trying to know more. Quest for knowledge itself, like uncovering truths with no immediate practical use, like understanding the psychology behind consumer choices or consumer personas, and so on. Applied research aims to solve specific problems, for example, ways to reduce customer churn for a particular product or particular service. Then, if you could think about action research, it's hands-on approach where you participate actively, maybe testing a new teaching method in your classroom or a new product which has been launched. How does it perform in the market? Okay, trying to do action research based on a kind of ready or hands-on approach. Moving to the broader horizons, the next one is comparative based on scope, comparative research and predictive research. Here, towards the end of the journey in the story, which we are continuing, you compare different lands. Comparative research compares urban versus rural consumer and rural consumer versus like metro or the thick populated area. You tend to focus on the population and then work on it. Behavior, highlighting contrast and similarities. Doing a comparative research which will help you to identify which can give you best results or which can perform better than one each other. Finally, you become the seer with predictive research. What is this predictive research? As this terminology itself explains as a clarity, gives us a clarity. It predicts future or forecast future sales or future trends or future performance, future how it could perform, giving us based on the past and the present, helps us to predict what lies ahead in the future. Say for example, if you would like to know the advertising trends for the future, it can be done through this kind of research. So, closing, in the world of business research, for as a closing note, I would say, in the world of research, this can offer many paths, but the success lies in wisely choosing which path or the right one for the right question and the right purpose, right? So each research type which we discussed as of now has its own advantages and disadvantages. It's not, there is no hard and fast rule that for this particular product or a service or a business or a type of work which you may tend to do, you have to focus on only this type. There is no hard and fast rules, but it all depends on the field of your research or on the purpose or the objective of your research. Okay, so it is necessary that the researcher has to identify or choose the right methodology or right type of research as they tend to go ahead in detail to get to have a clear purpose identified, or to with the clear objective. When the researcher moves ahead, they have to identify which path fits best for this particular field which they are going to take it up. So I think these 2 3 sessions which we were talking in detail about the various types of research would have given you a kind of understanding about the various types of research which is present. Sometimes researchers may have to choose more than one path based on the intensity of the work that they are doing, which is always it's good. So this would have given you better, I think this types would have given you a better understanding. Try to learn more, read through various sources and get more insights. Thank you for listening to me and wishing you all a happy learning further. Thank you.